Like back into the YouTube video. In today's video, we're going to be doing X-Men Dark Phoenix 2019 review here on the channel. So yeah, X-Men Dark Phoenix. Definitely an interesting movie. Really interesting, but a little bit bad. Uh, yeah, I guess I'm going to review it. I only have about one more review, and that's Logan to do. I will not be doing the Deadpool movies. I'll be just focusing on Logan and just the core X-Men franchise. So yeah, one more review, and then I'm finished. But yeah. Anyways, I guess let's get into it. X-Men Dark Phoenix. So yeah, let's get into the positives. So I'm gonna start with the first positive, which is it was a better adaptation than the first time. I found it was a little bit better. Uh, I mean, the first time they did a Dark Phoenix adaptation, it wasn't too good. But at least in this one, they gave a bit of more backstory, especially seeing like exactly how Jean Grey got the Phoenix Force in her and stuff like that, and leading up to that and stuff like that, because we did see a bit of that in Apocalypse. So it was interesting seeing that as well. I thought that was pretty interesting. Uh, I mean, it doesn't do excellent home run type adaptation, but it did a better job than the first time. Next up would be the action. Now, I thought the action was pretty well. I thought the whole Alien versus X-Men thing. My apologies. The whole Alien versus X-Men thing closer to the end, I thought it was pretty epic, to be honest with you guys. I thought it was very good in terms of action. Pretty interesting. I thought the action was pretty much on point. I thought it was pretty good in terms of action wise, and even when they were fighting to go against Jean Grey or whatever, that was pretty good as well. I thought it was very interesting. But I mean, Jessica Chainlane's character Volk, he wasn't. I mean, she wasn't too big of a action type character. In all honest, I didn't really like her fighting too much. But that's just my personal opinion. Yeah. In terms of acting, I thought it was well done. Especially, I'm a huge fan of Michael Fassbender and James McAvoy as their respective characters, Professor X and Magneto. And then I thought Sophie Turner did a better job at least than the original Jean Grey. I thought she did a way better job as Jean Grey than the other person. So the older one. So that was good as well. All right, in my personal opinion, I'm a fan of this X-Men cast. So and I think they all are pretty good actors. So yeah. Next thing would probably be theme. Now this movie didn't really tie into the whole mutant and being proud of being a mutant and all that, those kind of themes. It was more, the theme was more of like friendship, not turning your back on people, rage, anger, that kind of stuff. And I thought it tied in decently with that kind of, because we could see as well, like they're also dealing with the death of Mystique, which is a whole other thing as well. They're also dealing with that, and they're experiencing typical emotions, and see them fighting, and then they end up coming together like kind of like a family kind of thing. So I thought that was very interesting as well. Another thing I didn't put on here as well is costume design. I thought the costume design was really interesting. My apologies, I keep yawning, but I thought the costume design was pretty interesting. I mean, this yellow design, I'm alright on it. I mean, I like the Apocalypse costumes better, but I was a little bit let down also that we got teased the comic accurate costumes at the end of Apocalypse, but they did not put them in this movie, so I thought that was very stupid in my personal opinion. But I mean, whatever. I guess do whatever you want. I just wish we could have gotten some comic accurate costumes at least once when this franchise was around. Hopefully, when Disney reboots it, hopefully they do. We get some comic accurate costumes for these X-Men, because that's something we've always lacked. Uh, Negative wise, I didn't really like the villain. Some would say it was Dark Phoenix. Some would say it was Vok, and I didn't really like Vok at all. I thought she was a bad character. I mean, she had necessarily no motive, no backstory, nothing along those lines. She was just randomly there. I think she was just there to pull the villainous role out of Jean Grey to make what she was doing justified, pretty much. So I didn't really like her. I had no attachment or anything. I thought she was definitely not very well done character. Very boring. I didn't really like her. Yeah. So next up would probably be the plot and the story. Again, this ties into fuck again. Didn't wasn't really a huge fan of that. Um, didn't really like it. I don't even understand why they need to kill Mystique, which it made no sense. I know there's some problem with Jennifer Lawrence that she didn't want to play Mystique anymore, so they just had to kill her off. But they knew this was gonna be the last movie. So what I don't understand is why did they kill off Mystique? Um, that absolutely made no sense in my personal opinion. I don't think it really did because they're trying to tie it together again with the other X-Men franchise that's supposed to come after. But again, Jean Grey turned into Dark Phoenix and that, so that didn't make too much sense in my personal opinion. It's like they were slowly leading it up. Sorry about that. They were slowly leading it up, and then they just turned it all to dusk real quickly with this Dark Phoenix movie. So that's something I was definitely not a fan of plot wise. Again, I felt like Jean Grey should have been the whole villain. Honestly, that's just my personal opinion. I don't think you needed to even include Vuk. I think they should have just fought her, and it would have been interesting as well. But again, they just made her the good guy in the end. Oh well. Um, yeah, writing wise, again, it's not very good. They wrote the characters very poorly in this movie. There's definitely some stuff that I disliked, especially about that alien species. That those guys weren't even well explained. We didn't understand their motive too much, or anything like that. So they were kind of poorly explained. Didn't really enjoy that. But anyways, my overall rating is I'm gonna rate it about a 7 out of 10. I mean, I don't really like it. Like, to be honest with you guys, this was like the first time in a while that I actually watched this movie because I actually never could watch a movie fully through because I thought it was so boring at certain parts, or it's very forgettable as well. So I actually watched it the whole way through, and my opinion's kind of changed on it. I like, there's a few scenes definitely I like. I like the action scenes, but that's about it, honestly. Uh, that's That's pretty much it. Sorry about that. I keep yawning in this review. My apologies. But anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.